So this is just going to be a stabilization maneuver on your back, working on coordinating your arms and your legs to move together. So the more that I'm extended, right, the further my arms are up overhead, and the more my legs are straight, the harder this becomes to maintain control of my trunk. So starting off with one piece at a time may not be a bad idea. So starting off here, I may begin with just that light tension of my lower abdomen, a little bit of a flattening of my lower back into the floor, and I may see how I feel lifting one leg at a time. This should be pretty easy, but still make sure you're really aware of what your stomach is doing. So even something like this, our normal pattern is to lift the back up off the ground. So even doing something basic like this, just to make sure you're able to keep that pressure. Now from here, I could go to one leg up, the other leg up next to it. So now at some point, I'm having both legs up into the air at the same time. And then I could do two together as a harder version of this. Always stomach first, lifting, right? Now from here, the more that I extend my legs, the harder it becomes, right? So I want to make sure that as I do this, I always stay just shy of not being able to control the positioning of my lower back and maintaining control of my pelvis, right? So the straighter I go, the more likely I am to say when I go to initiate that lift, my hip flexors pull my back up off the ground. So I want to stay just shy of that part where I can't keep my back flat, right? So I might say, oh, there I can't do it. Up here I can, right? And then from there, I can start to coordinate this with my arms. So, you know, same thing, arms overhead. I may find that position where I feel like I can right short of my back coming off the ground, and I may come up and lift my head just slightly off the ground, maintaining a tuck in my chin, and slowly come back down. If I want, I can take a little break at the bottom so that I can reset, make sure, okay, back flat, and come back up. And then obviously, as I get better at this, I'm trying to work more towards a straight leg position. So let's say I get really good at it, and now I can do straight leg. Now, the other option is if the straight leg I do like, because I get that stretch in my hamstring, I can do the straight leg, but just not go all the way down. So maybe I'll go to here and come right back up. Or maybe I'll start off with the straight legs, and as I get tired, I'll say, oh, I can't control it anymore. So maybe you'll go to more of a bent knee. So you can get a couple added reps. But ultimately, this would be the goal of the movement.